Do you remember the end of the New 52 with the Darkseid War when Darkseid died and we discovered that he was reborn as a baby? Baby Darkseid that popped up in DC Metal. Well, he's about to fight Wonder Woman, so you're probably wondering, is she actually going to beat on a baby? No. This is how he gets all of his power back. Welcome to a single issue of Wonder Woman. As Grail, the daughter of the mighty Darkseid, fights, she thinks to herself about what is it that she is doing. Her father's plans are vast and glorious in their simplicity, but also in their complexity. There is much for them to do, but the only flaw holding them back is that Darkseid is currently in the body of a 6-year-old. He feeds off the energy of Zeus by draining it from the old god's children who are still here on Earth, whether Zeus's children like it or not. Grail slashes at Perseus with her spear, absorbing his strength into the mother box for her father, thinking how the god has lost his edge, and with it, his life. As the energy is taken from him, Grail looks down at Perseus' body, stating that was fun, and Darkseid tells her, "This isn't for your enjoyment. It is about me returning to my proper age. You are just a conduit in the matter. You will do best to remember that." Perseus' Pegasus flies off and Grail says that they could probably get some energy out of that. But Darkseid stops her, stating that chasing that thing through the sky would be foolish. They came for the god's energy, now hand over the mother box. It is time to feed. As Grail hands the box over to Darkseid, the energy from it begins to surge out and into Darkseid. After a flash of light, Darkseid stands back up asking, "How old do I look?" And Grail tells him that he's aged, but only a few years, not nearly enough. Darkseid tells her that she lacks patience, just like your mother. However, unlike your two brothers, you are at least not a disappointment. It is now time for us to go. There is a new legend of ancient Greece that you must face. It is time that we fought Hercules. Just 3 months prior in the snowy mountains, Grail quickly learned that she had no idea what she was doing. After losing Darkseid to Batman, he was reverted to a child, and they had to find a place to hide. You see, her father was killed during the Darkseid War, but being a new god, he was reborn into a little baby after the battle with the Justice League. What was she supposed to do with her father as a baby? She is his daughter, not his mother. How could she raise and teach him? Will he grow to be the feared, hallowed greatness that he once was? What if her parenting makes him lesser in some way? As Grail thinks to herself, she can hear one thing from the baby Darkseid: hunger. She heads back inside asking what is it that he needs. Surely not the normal things a child needs. And Darkseid shouts again in her mind, "Darkseid me, God new, old god." Grail says yes, of course she understands. Let the hunt begin. To allow Darkseid to age properly, he must consume the old gods. And just then, Grail noticed a presence looming over them, a threat that is close by. Seconds later, an attack plane begins to shoot into the cottage, and soldiers begin to fly in shortly. Grail quickly grabs her spear, knowing what she must do. Kill everyone. Not that it's a problem, just more people to kill. Grail cuts through some of the soldiers before her and then leaps into the air, stabbing into the cockpit of one of the attack planes. She jumps back down and the plane loses control, crashing into another, and then she charges back into the cottage to clean up the soldiers all still standing there. As she does, one soldier aims his gun at the baby Darkseid, and Grail calls out for her father. Baby Darkseid stares at the soldier and then releases an energy blast, burning away the soldier's upper half. After destroying the rest of the cottage, Grail picks up her father and leaves, having the seed planted in her for what she should do next. Collect the life force of the gods, restore her father to his former glory, and to do so, she would have to slay Zeus's spawn that continued to walk the earth. One by one, Grail hunted and killed the gods, taking their energy and feeding it to her father. Now, back in the current time, Darkseid is of the age of 12, and he asks Grail if she likes the view here. She looks off the cliff at a small harbor village and says that she likes it well enough, but she knows that he only finds true beauty in battle. He tells her, "Look again. Our next target is down there, but this one is special. His name is Jason." Grail stops and asks, "Wonder Woman's brother?" I only half believed my mother when she told me of, but Darkseid cuts Grail off asking, "Are you questioning me? However, there is a greater role for Jason ahead, and it will not be fighting either of us. There are certain opponents that this bright young man will know sooner than he'd like." And there you have it, the beginning of Darkseid growing back to his full power, his full form. Now next week, if you subscribe, you'll see the origins of Jason, Wonder Woman's brother. And then the week after that, the battle between Wonder Woman and Darkseid. Click over here for more Wonder Woman, click over here for something recommended by YouTube, and go ahead and complain because this probably doesn't match up. I never check what I said I was pointing to. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you next video.